What is up YouTube, it's Sak from Banging Tech Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. So let's start off with the specification. You are going to have a beautiful 5.5 inch Super AMOLED screen with a resolution of 1280 by 720, which gives you a PPI of 267. This powerhouse of a phone also has a massive 1.6 GHz exynos quad-core processor accompanied with 2 GB of RAM, so all those graphics intense applications will run with no problem at all. At the bottom of the Note 2, you are going to have a micro USB port for charging and data transfer, along with the S Pen and a microphone. On the right hand side, you are going to have the lock button and power button, followed by the volume rocker on the left hand side. At the top, you also going to have a 3.5mm jack for use with headphones. On the front of the phone, you're going to have your two capacitive buttons along with the physical home button. At the top, you have the Samsung logo, speaker grill, your front facing camera and sensors. So at the back of the device we have LTE because this phone is 4G ready, along with the Samsung logo again, 8 megapixel camera with LED flash, and this records at 1080p with 30 frames per second. The S Pen is really nicely tucked away and it comes out with absolute ease. This phone is super smooth and super fast thanks to the processor and the 2 GB of RAM. It runs Android 4.1 Jelly Bean topped with Samsung's TouchWiz. What is the point with all those features if you don't have a good battery? Now luckily with the Note 2 it has a massive 3100 mAh battery, which gives you just more than a day's use, which is extremely good for a smartphone. Now I use my Note 2 mainly for web browsing. I do use it for calls and text also, and I must say that the call quality is absolutely fantastic. Scrolling is really smooth on the web page, and also when you want to zoom in on text it is absolutely clear and sharp. That is thanks to the 720p display and the Super AMOLED screen which Samsung manufacture. Internet videos on this phone are absolutely fantastic. YouTube is great, and thanks to HTML5 you can view websites such as Dailymotion. You can also download apps such as BBC iPlayer, ITV Player and other video service such as Netflix, and they look absolutely great on that phone. The blacks are extremely rich and the color reproduction is fantastic. Now, as you can see, I'm on YouTube at the moment, and then if I go into one of my videos, now make sure to check out my Lenovo laptop review. It's quite a good ultrabook actually, with a really good price tag. Now, as you can see, once I rotated my phone, the video spreads out to the whole screen, and the image actually looks really good, really vibrant and colorful. Now, one of the main reasons you buy a phone is to obviously make phone calls and to text. There's no point of buying a phone if you can't have those basic features. Now the call quality is really good, and also texting is really good on the 5.5 inch screen. It gives you more space to tap in the key, because as you can see my thumb's actually quite stubby and fat, and also you can use it sideways and use features like swipe in the functions to make the typing experience a lot more easier. Also, the S Pen is really good. I was actually really surprised with the S Pen when I used it. It's really accurate. It's almost as if you're writing with a pen on paper. So really good, really responsive, and also very useful for people who are used to using pen on paper. Now personally, I prefer to use it old-fashioned way on a phone, that is, and use the buttons on screen. Now the great thing about this phone, it has a quad-core processor along with 2 GB RAM, but most people are unaware that it also has quad-core graphics in there. So games like the Nova 3, Batman, Real Racing 3 run with no problem at all. It's absolutely smooth. There's no lag issues at all and no frame rate issues. The phone handles all games like an absolute beast. One of the other great features of this phone is the hover functionality, when you can see what a button is going to do next, and also you can see the preview of a movie you're watching, or if you're watching a film on your phone or anything else, or if you recorded a clip to share back with the family. So it's a really nice feature. It also has something called pop out, when you can basically multitask, so you can have a video on the screen whilst you're reading a newspaper, if you're, for example, checking out something on the website. So this is a really nice feature on the phone. Okay guys, so that was my review on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always guys, please don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.